Hip-Hop Council Network, worldwide. Welcome to the council where the real ones speak. Voice of the culture, yeah, we run the streets. From the booth to the board, we don't miss a beat. Hip-Hop Council Network, take a seat. Truth in the air, yeah, the vibe don't lie. We elevate the game, let the weak fall aside. From the ground to the throne, watch the vision rise. Hip-Hop Council Network, worldwide.
Fuck put the body in his car. They got the proof he was having sex with this girl when she was a minor. They had all that shit. Ain't no way. I said, ain't no way they just walked away from that. They motherfuckers. Man, these motherfuckers will leave you out there, nigga, let you think you cool.
Yeah, they definitely have every duck in a row right now, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's smoked. If they came and got you this late, you're done.
Yeah,
All you did was let them build the case and make the evidence hella strong.
You should have lined up all your ducks. Everything should be. You had all the time. You knew they was coming.
nah, he thought he out slicked him. You hungry, mama?
Hey nigga, he thought he beat the system.
Yeah, he thought he out slicked him. But it was too much. I remember y'all was reading the shit that caught my ear was when they had proof that he had the girl with him and she was a young age, crossing the county lines. She come from San Bernardino County, Riverside County, LA County. When I heard that, I said, oh no. They ain't just getting off of it like that. They don't do that.
Yeah, that's Riverside County, Wack.
Yeah, but they had him going to get her or bringing her to him in
Right.
Hollywood. So, and then the body was found in the nigga car. Now, unless he could prove who had his whip, the car was stolen or some shit, that's the issue. You got to tell us, nigga, who you gave your car to.
The other sister must have told him everything.
You know, sometimes, like they'll do that. They won't, you know, they don't think it's airtight, so they'll leave you out there. Remember, he canceled his tour and everything. They let him finish his tour, though. I think he went back and finished it. Looking for a remote. Huh?
Yeah, the fact that they came and got him this late, he done. Ain't no way.
Oh, you said he finished the America tour?
Yeah, they let him finish it.
Oh yeah, they weren't gonna let him go overseas with that shit.
Nah, they wasn't gonna do that. They better not. Yep. Damn.
They
They
got that motherfucker airtight. Cause they know he got some money.
did
So
they
they know
say
he gonna
what?
have good lawyers.
Did they say what new evidence they had?
Let me see.
I got the article. I got the news clip up here. You want me to play it?
Yeah, play that.
Welcome back. We are getting some more breaking news tonight right here in Los Angeles. LAPD has arrested the singer David, who's also known as the 21-year-old David Burke, for the murder of Celeste Rivas. Now, this is a major update in an investigation into the death of a 14-year-old whose decomposed body was found in the trunk of David's Tesla last September. Let's bring in NBC's Camila Bernal, who's been following this one for us. This is a huge update. And for everybody that's been following this case since the discovery of the body in David's Tesla, the big question has always been, why has he not been named as suspect? And today he's arrested.
Yes, and I can't tell you why it took so long, but he was arrested today on suspicion of murder. He has not been charged. So this is going to be presented to the DA on Monday. So we might get some charges on Monday. And it's serious because obviously we know it's on suspicion of murder. So he might be charged with murder. We knew that they had done interviews. We knew there was a grand jury. We knew they had canvas for video in the area, but they never arrested him, like you mentioned. And everybody sort of questioned this in terms of, yes, she was in his Tesla. It was his car. Why is he not arrested quickly? And he wasn't. And we don't have an answer as to why, but we do know that he had been the focus of this investigation because of the relationship, because of his Tesla. And months and months later, we now have this arrest.
And we're looking at some of that video right there. The body was found in that impound lot, but the car was found not in that impound lot. It was towed there after being parked somewhere in Los Angeles, right?
Yeah, so they found her body in September, but authorities do believe that she was killed sometime in the spring. So her body had been in that frunk of the Tesla for a long time. It actually was discovered because it smelled so bad in that car and in that the tow yard. Someone essentially just walking by noticed a really horrible smell, and that's how authorities found her body. It had been decomposed. It was in horrible shape, and she was identified through forensics. So it wasn't like they were able to get a lot of clues from the body. So that's probably also a reason why it took investigators so long, because it's hard to piece together that information when you have a body that has been sitting in the summer in Los Angeles in the frunk of a car for months and months and months. And so they were trying to obviously piece everything together. Hopefully we'll get more information, because all we knew was that they had some sort of relationship, but we don't know a lot of what led us here.
Yeah, and yeah, this is one of those cases. It's a high-profile case in Los Angeles. LAPD is very tight-lipped, no suspects named, and yet on the side, on social media, all online, like there are thousands and thousands of people that are following this case very closely and start their own investigation. So I imagine that complicates things. There's going to be some truth to some of what people have found. There's going to be some confusion.
And hopefully we'll get those details on Monday, because if we have charging documents, we'll have some of the evidence that police are actually looking into. And we did get some information from sources, but you're right, LAPD was very tight-lipped in terms of what actually happened here.
Yeah, hopefully some resolution soon. Camila Bernal, thank you so very much.
He
Yeah,
got him.
so they basically ain't said nothing yet. I guess we got to wait till the charging documents come out.
Yeah.
Sure, that nigga Prince gonna get them.
Wack said that though too though, when they let him off tour for a second and
I
then they gonna
told you.
charge him. Yeah.
I said, nigga. I said, listen. I said, my nigga, that's the Jedi mind tricks. They ain't done. Somebody, I don't know who it was like, man, they been whoop de whoop. They put it on the first manager. They got video footage. I said, bro, the fact that they got proof that he was fucking this little girl as a minor and bringing her across state line, and they ain't bring no charges, they ain't done. Motherfucker body was found in his car.
That's a fact. I'm getting away with that shit.
Nah, no.
And the manager could have been. I said, no, no, no.
So, man,
No, no. I said, being that it is him, they gonna take their time, dot their I's, and cross their T's before they lock that nigga up, because he got too much money. He fucking around and have him throw that shit out if they hadn't had everything together. So they had to take their time with that.
The rest, somebody might have helped that motherfucker in the
I
process.
had to.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Well, I'm glad the baby's
Or that might be
actually
who
getting
flipped
some
on them
justice.
already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because remember, the private investigator they hired as well was getting his own shit together and was looking at the whoever that man was that was left at the house manager.